Hi and welcome to the Malat Cookery channel. So this is just a roundup. This is the July roundup of our vegetable garden planting. So we've got our Euro pallet planter and the greenhouse to have a look at. So this is our pallet planter, our veg patch. Already been a massive success. I think I've had 9 lettuce from here already. Replanted the lettuce, different variety this time, and they're coming along really well. As with everything, this is the first year that I've tried to do this and it is a definite learning curve. The beetroot have absolutely taken over. So definitely plant it differently next year. So this is the beetroot. The poor onion being overshadowed by the beetroot there. If you just have a look down here, so there you can see the beetroot developing there. And then we have carrots. Again, they're being overshadowed by the beetroot, but great success with this pallet. Definitely something you should consider. Lilies are coming through in some of the tubs. Absolutely love these lilies. Moving on to the greenhouse, got a little bit of a project with this water tank which I purchased from Facebook Marketplace from a window cleaning company. So the idea is I'm going to take this water tank, obviously turn it so it's the right way up, on staging at the back of the greenhouse, run some flexible pipe from the gutters either side into the tank, into the top of the tank, and then have a overflow for when it fills. And then I'm going to use this water control valve which I bought, I think, from Aldi quite some years ago. Works absolutely fantastic. It's battery operated. Batteries last quite a long time. This will give me 2 lines of water, so connecting this tank to the top of this, have the lines running out the bottom, and you can alter the frequency, the amount of water that you let through, and obviously the timing. So hopefully going to have a fully automated watering system for the greenhouse moving forward. With regard to one of the first jobs to do, this lemon tree definitely needs trimming. So what I do with this is I trim the tree 2 or 3 times a year, use the leaves for cooking. Got a fantastic lemon flavour off the leaves. Also use it for tea as well, so you can make some decent tea, infused tea with these leaves, so nothing goes to waste. With regard to the rest of the greenhouse, it definitely needs tidying up. It's at this point in the year where this growing system, which I've talked about quite a few times, so successful that the plants just literally go ballistic. So there's a lot of tidying up to do in here. All of the pepper and chili plants are producing fruit, which is great. These small fruit trees which I purchased, I think, from Lidl, got plenty of small fruits on there, and continuing to produce flowers as well, which is important. Again, there's going to be plenty of bell peppers and chilies as well from these plants. Made quite a huge mistake planting this year. So this plant here, which is absolutely taking over, I think is a courgette plant. I would never ever normally put a courgette plant in a small greenhouse like this, because as you can see, this is just one plant that is completely taken over. But must have got the seeds mixed up and as a very young plant I'm not experienced enough to know the difference between a courgette and a cucumber, which is what it's supposed to be. So the cucumber plants here are trying to escape, so I'll have to trail those. There are the flowers, so obviously that will be producing cucumbers hopefully in the next few weeks. Tomatoes, well, they're just doing fantastic, as you would expect. So this is a constant battle with tomato plants, just making sure that we don't have any rogue shoots. So I'm literally having to trim these off every day, and either appear at the base of the tomato plant or just where the stem and leaf part. And the reason I don't like these is because the plant will just continue to produce these, and the tomatoes tend to be smaller both in number and size when you let the tomato plant go wild. So we've got different varieties of tomatoes all the way through the greenhouse. So these are what I'd call the beefsteak, or the very large tomatoes. And then on this plant we've got the smaller cherry tomatoes, and I think we've also got Moneymaker, which is what you would class in a supermarket as maybe a salad tomato, and that gives us a good variety then. So there you go, that's the end of the roundup. As you can see, we're hopefully going to have a really decent year this year regarding the amount of produce that we're going to get. Absolutely love gardening, and I've said in previous videos, I think there is a lot of synergy between cooking your own food and growing some of your own produce as well. Please subscribe to the channel, and as usual, if you've enjoyed this particular video, hit the like button. Thank you very much for watching.